What's up, YouTube? It's hot out here again today. So we got the fan going. I've been out dragging water hoses, putting them up because we got the pool done. It's a little unlevel. I'll show you though. That thing's unlevel too. Petey, he's a little unlevel in the head, I think. There you go, y'all. It's a little high on this side over here and high on this end. So like that corner down there is gonna be the deepest, and then it'll just kind of get a little shallower here. But she's up, she's running. Now it's time to go jump off of that into it. Maybe later today. So, what we starting today? Shades. It's gonna start coming apart. I'm gonna start on today. I'm gonna do a little bit here and there. When Chris comes up here, I'm gonna spend some time with him. But I'm gonna start on this thing. Let me show you what we're gonna start with. First things first, you gotta pull the intake pipe off. I'm gonna cut those tabs off of this thing this time, like the white car is. It gets rid of them, cleans them up a little bit, and flap this nose down some after I cut it off to get nice and smooth. Polish it back up. I'm gonna start with that. Take the plug wires off, take the catch can lines off, and go from there. We'll see how far we get. I'd like to get the valve covers off and see where the heads are torqued and go from there. I do want to torque. I want to see where they're at so I know what they had them set at, because wherever they're at is where I want them at. If not, just a touch tighter because it's held up for this long. So let's get to work. Start taking this thing apart. I need to get a cap to cover right up, but let's get to work. Start taking this thing apart and see how far we can get on this thing today. Why ain't you welding yet? I don't even know how.
We all know.
Look, Dad's he's making cutouts. Factory clearance cutout. Look at the dog, stupid dog. She's gonna move in a minute because we're getting ready to grind this. We're gonna cut this off, cut that off. We're gonna replace this pipe, maybe that pipe. Let's see what we can do. We didn't, nope, it's still together. So let's get to it. When you need something to hold up, you improvise. I told him I'd give him another jack stand, and I gave him some boards, and he used the exhaust pipe.
Turn down.
Whatever works. Tack weld this thing up, make sure it's where we're going to be. We'll get it put together. Well, you know, guess we're going to replace this pipe. So, here's what it is. Let's get tacked. She ain't pretty, but we got the exhaust back on her for her. For her. Got the exhaust back on it for her. So now I can get his bed back on. He had to replace a fuel line on this thing. These things, I mean, the truck's only got 20,000 original miles. Ain't there right? 20,000 original miles? More like 300 and something. How many is on it? 360 something? Oh, sorry, 320 something. So. Alright, y'all, so we got Dad's exhaust done. We got a front tire put on my uncle's truck. We got the turbo off. She's sitting in there all lonely. So I should get off at a good time tomorrow. I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm gonna stop on it for a little bit, go see what Ashley wants to do for supper. Might come back up here a little bit later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 5:30 comes early, so let's go see what's going on for supper tonight. Alright, y'all, I'm a little tired, but we out here doing the thing. Let me show you what we got off so far. I went in at 8. It just, man, I'm beat. But we out here getting it, y'all. We're so ready to get this thing running again now. Got a little motivated on it, working on it earlier. Went in 8, relaxed. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lay here and go to sleep, or I can go out and work on the car for a couple hours. So I'm out here. I say not. It's like 8, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Let me show you. All right, y'all, we got valve covers off, turbo off, cam gears off, metal plate off. There's a metal plate that goes here and that bolts up here to keep that away, keep this stuff away from the cam gears. So got that off. I'm gonna start pulling the cams out now. Then we're gonna take the alternator off, move it out of the way. Once we get that out of the way, I'm gonna take the fuel pressure regulator off completely. Once I get that out of the way, we start working on the intake. I also might go ahead and take the exhaust off today. I'll take the exhaust off before I'll take the intake off tonight. I promise you that. So we'll at least get the exhaust off, cams out, alternator off, may get the intake off. But let's get to it, see what we can get done tonight, and go from there. I did drain some antifreeze out so I can take the thermostat and stuff out. So get that off. Keep that. Probably zip tie that out of the way or something, just to get it out of the way. Might just take the thing off and be done with it. But let's get these cam gears off, get the exhaust off, get the alternator off, see how I feel from there. 5:30 in the morning comes early. Actually 4:30, because I get up 4:30, leave at 5. Let's start getting this stuff off. I can't video long, I gotta talk loud. I got these dogs out here. Look at these dogs out here, they jealous, because I actually went up there to pet them puppies. Stupid little dogs. Like, look, it's the only thing you need to take this whole car apart. Anyway, y'all, we got the cams out. So we got the cams off. We're gonna start taking this header off and get it out. All right, y'all. So, hey, here's the white car. Keep the top out of it. Drive it on nice days. All right, so that's the target top too. So, let me show you what we got done, I reckon. How far y'all think we got? Did we get everything we said we was gonna get done today? Let's see. All right, so we got the header off. Get the alternator off. Get the intake off. So I got one wire. I got a hose that I bypassed right here. It's a coolant hose. I'm gonna run it under the intake. I also have one more wire that runs down through there into the back that I am going to jack the car up, find out where it goes, unplug it, and run it through here. So I'm going to eventually, or while I got it off, I'm gonna try to clean this wiring harness up some. I say that, I always say that. I never do it, but I'm gonna try to hold myself to it this time. I'm also gonna do the EGR delete, so I won't have that on there no more. But the only thing left is that water hose and the 14 head bolts. Yes, there's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on each side down the middle. 14 head bolts. So we'll take them head bolts out. I say bolts. They're studs. It's got ARP studs in it. It was done when I got it. I've not done anything to this motor. This is the first time I've ever tore into this motor other than what y'all have seen as far as adjusting these shims. I've never had to head out of this motor or off this motor. I've never had this motor out. Obviously, you know, we've had the transmission out a few times. But we're going to get the head off of it tomorrow. I'm going to get the starter off of it tomorrow. I'm going to have Dad take the starter. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, I should be. Judging by our schedule, I'll be home at a decent time tomorrow. I'm gonna get that the rest of the way off. I'm gonna get the head off first. I'm gonna get the head off first so I can see what gasket's on it. I know it's got a metal head gasket, or well, from what I can tell, it's got a metal head gasket. I'm gonna get the head off, see what kind of gasket's in it, see what's wrong with it, see if it's, make sure the block or nothing's cracked. If the block's cracked, we got some hiding around. We got that one over there. That just shows you we got a couple more. I got another head if there's something's wrong with the head. We are going to send the head off. Not sure where we're going to send it to yet. I will let you know where I send it after I send it. I've talked to a couple people that's given me some good information. The white car, the one that's on it, got done at Harrington's. I talked to Scott Eldrith about somebody he uses. I might take it to Scott and have him send it to his guy. Not really sure where I'm going to send it, but we're going to take it off. See how bad it is. I am going to have it sent off though, because I want to have the valves and everything checked. I want to have everything pressure checked and everything. So that's it. We'll get the head off tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to end this video after I get the head off. So I'm going to get the head off tomorrow. Y'all see that. And this video, I guess, will be out sometime Wednesday evening sometime. So if I say that, be out Wednesday if we get this head off. I'm assuming we can. It's 14 bolts and one hose. That's all I got. So all right, y'all, stay with us. See what this thing looks like when we get the head off of it. All right, y'all ready for the moment of truth? Look, so everybody knows. troubles here. It's got ARP head studs, ARP nuts, washers, all the washers are still in there. Let's get this thing off and see how bad it is. See what's damaged. Hopefully the block ain't cracked, hopefully the head ain't cracked, hopefully it's just a gasket. Let's get this thing off. Alright y'all, we got the head off of it, so clean this up a little bit, it'll be good. Here's the gasket that was on it. This was number 5, and we think it was coming through right in here somewhere. But it is what it is. We got it off, we got the head off, we got all the shim buckets out of it, everything off of it. Callie's gonna take it down there for me. I'm gonna take it down there and I'm gonna have a guy named Mike do it. Scott Elder talked to Scott about it, and he told me about a guy, so I'm gonna take it to that guy, get him to do it, go from there, y'all. So it is what it is. Tore apart, gonna be a couple weeks getting parts. He's gonna check it, pressure test it, do the valves, shave the head, all that good stuff, and we'll get it back, put it back together. Meantime, I'm gonna order some wire or some different stuff to do some of this wiring, clean it up a little bit, and I gotta get the starter sent off. So let me show you here. So the starter is literally right there. So since I got everything, I want to pull the starter off, take it to my guy to get it rebuilt. So I got it put on there. Y'all, it is what it is. The sun's bright. Look at his dad. It is what it is. We'll get it done, get it taken care of. Chris down here trying to find some stuff he tore up. My squirrels took off with my feeder, but we'll get it back together, y'all. See y'all in the next one.